guys, it's your girl Tubbi of the Nerdy Bird site, and I'm kicking it with the Antidote.com's October model of the month, Miss Kimmie. She's a very beautiful spirit person, and she has so many great things that she's working on coming into 2018. But I'll let you guys hear it from her. We'll start out with allowing her an opportunity to tell us a little bit about herself and how she got mixed up into the whole world of fashion. How you doing today, Miss Kimmie?
Hi, Tubbi. Thank you for having me. I want to start off and say that, well, fashion for me, it's about kind of the person that you are, and you expressing yourself through, you know, what you wear and stuff like that. So I kind of got started when I found who I was as a person.
Gotcha.
That is what influenced me on beauty and art and fashion and things like that. When I found myself, is what got me started, you know, digging in deeper into, okay, do I like this, do I like that, and things like that. That's kind of what got me started.
So it really became, a lot of people actually go into that inspiration mode because they see something or they're exposed to someone. But I think it's cool that you understand that beauty has a lot to do with self-reflection, and who you are is portrayed in how you carry yourself. So I think it's a beautiful thing that as you matured and as you accepted yourself for who you were, and you knocked off a lot of those status quos so far as beauty is concerned, you're able to say, my fashion, my beauty, my legacy leans on the fact that I'm comfortable with myself.
Right.
And I think that's a beautiful thing in the world of modeling, because a lot of women are extremely uncomfortable with who they are, just trying to keep up with what entertainment or the status quo says is beautiful.
What they are doing.
Right. So I think that that's awesome. Now, go ahead and tell everybody a little bit about where you're from, how you grew up, any siblings or anything like that.
Well, I'm from a small town called Zachary, Louisiana. I have a lot of siblings, you know how that is. We had our good times, our bad times. I love them all to death.
Right.
And I kind of grew up, I guess you can kind of say as a single mom, but I do have a stepdad now. She raised 5 children by herself, and she kind of was a strong woman, so that's kind of why I'm the way I am, right? I had a very, fun, loving, confident childhood. My favorite holiday is Christmas because my mama is a real big fan of Christmas.
Awesome.
And she just used to have us doing like a lot of different stuff. She'd dress up and all kind of stuff. Bake cookies, sing Christmas carols.
You said that you didn't have no inspiration, but I think mama might have started you on that whole path to craftiness and action.
And art and stuff like that, because she had us doing a lot of different stuff. Painting, carving pumpkins.
Now, what's your favorite area of art? I know that fashion is one, but when you start talking paintings and crafts, and you actually have a crafty boutique, right? So let's go there first, and we'll double back.
Okay.
Tell us a little bit about your boutique. Tell us where we could actually locate it and find it online, and what you actually offer.
Okay, so I do have a crafty boutique at Creative Kimmie. That is at Creative Kimmie. You can follow me on Instagram. I offer a lot of different things, from custom wooden bow hangers for your children to have their bows on them so they don't get dirty or torn or stuff like that, so they can hang them on a nice pretty bow hanger. I do different characters and stuff like that. I'm also good with graphics. I make invites, flyers, I do birthday pins, custom outfits. It's really anything that I can pretty much do when it comes to creating things. So check me out, give me a call, place an order today.
Support black-owned businesses.
Right.
Make sure you guys check her out. It's no bluff here. Like, she's business-minded. That's why she's sitting here. It's not just beauty. Beauty and brains make for the team. Now, when you're talking about your crafty boutique, knowing that you are very good with your hands, how did you end up in front of the camera? Like, how did that passion come about?
It came about, this may sound weird, but through natural hair.
Okay.
Like, I feel like natural hair gave me a different outlook on what beauty is.
See, I love that.
Yeah, and this is all mine.
All hers. I stuck my hands in it. Like, nothing's pinned.
It's all mine.
Okay.
4 years natural, and I'm also, since I'm here, I'm also starting a YouTube channel for anybody out there that's having trouble on length or trying to maintain moisture dealing with their hair is going to premiere January 1st
Awesome.
on New Year's, so be on the lookout for that. And that's at Crafty Naturalista. You can follow me on Instagram. So basically that's kind of how I got started with the whole beauty. That's when I really found myself.
Right, so your natural hair gave you that confidence, and this is a beautiful thing because a lot of girls that are put in the same situation, when you look at our mothers and our aunts and that generation that came before us, having natural hair wasn't a beautiful thing. You straightened it, you cut it. If you couldn't get it to look a certain way or style a certain way, your hair was nappy. And I think it's a beautiful thing that the women in our generation are accepting what's natural for beauty. And we're able to look at it and go, okay, this is what grows out of my head, what's the best way to tame it? So knowing that that's directly kind of what drives you to want to be in front of the camera, it's such a beautiful thing for the younger generation to kind of look up to. So I think that's very, very cool. Now, knowing that modeling is something that you are passionate about, and it has given you an opportunity to kind of network with a lot of different people and meet with different designers here throughout the city. In your experiences so far, and I know that you're kind of still coming into the things that you're doing, but what do you find to be missing in the world of fashion between Baton Rouge and Zambia? Like, what do you find needs to kind of happen to set us on a different path with our fashion goals?
I feel like they're kind of like, how do you say it? I guess kind of stunting their growth because they don't collaborate with each other, and they could probably come up with something different and unique to offer to the world. So I feel like it's missing a lot of collaboration, like maybe a fashion designer from one area and another area could combine their ideas and things like that and really come out with something that hasn't even been thought of. So I feel like they're missing a lot of that, like collaboration and things like that. So I feel like that's something that we can work on. Now,
knowing that collaboration is something that you find missing, I know that there are some designers here in the city that you will be working with more closely coming into 2018. But do you think that you'll find yourself collaborating with other models coming into 2018? Is that something you're looking to do?
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. Like, I'm friendly, I don't fight. So, I don't have a problem with that. Meeting new people and things like that, because I'm a people person. I love people. I'm very genuine. I don't mind. If you want to come talk to me, you can. I'm down with that. So yeah, I can collaborate.
Alright, you guys hear that? You have a model right here that's open for booking. She's told you guys how to get in contact with her. Do not miss on your opportunities to work with people that are willing to work. Okay? Now, back to you. I love the whole idea of the crafty boutique. I think that it's different. Too often when you hear boutique, you think clothes automatically, or you even think makeup nowadays. But for you to kind of get back into that traditional senses of actual wood shop and actually being able to customize certain pieces that are kind of getting lodged out of the traditions of things. So I think that that's very, very, very cool. Now, if you had to pick any specific, I guess, style of fashion, from your streetwear, your high couture, your more formal wear, or if you had to pick, because I know it's hard for me, I can't really choose. I'm kind of all over the place when it comes to fashion. But if you had to choose, what kind of would be your lane when it comes to fashion?
If it came to fashion, if I had to choose, I would go with more of the style as I'm kind of, however I'm feeling. I dress like I express myself when I'm dressed, so it all depends on how I'm feeling for that day. Right. Like if I'm feeling happy, you might see me with a lot of kind of like happy, warm tones.
Nice.
And if I'm feeling sad, you might see me dressed in all black. Don't get scared, but
just
it just never depends. Right. So I don't know, for me it's just like, I guess, self-reflection. It's all about how I'm feeling. Right. So that's kind of how I don't really have a particular style of fashion.
Oh, so that kind of means that you're open in the realms to what you do put on.
I'm very open-minded.
Nice. I know a lot of people kind of have a set fashion that they go to, and you can't. It's kind of hard to pull them out of that. So being a model, you do want to be versatile. I think that's a beautiful thing too, to be able to put on 6-inch heels and a tight fitted dress.
Right.
But to even turn around in a pair of chucks and a jersey and still sports at the same way. So that's really, really cool too. Now, are there any designers, mainstream? I know locally it's so many, so to kind of pick would be nitpicking at that point. But are there any major designers that you like, or is it just kind of you have your eye on everybody in the fashion world right now?
I honestly don't have any major designers you know, I kind of like what everyone is doing. I support everyone, so I just feel like everyone should just keep up the good work because everybody is doing good. I kind of like different pieces. Like I made like a pair of shorts from over here, a top from over here. So no, I don't really have any particular. I don't have any particular.
Now I heard you say that you actually customize outfits, right? Now, would you consider yourself a designer in any sense of the word?
Yeah, in a sense, yeah. A kids, I do like kid outfits. Like a kid, it's kind of like my boutique. It's kind of like a crafty kids boutique.
Gotcha.
But I still do a little. I kind of branch off to it out so they come.
Now, what is the typical age range when you start talking about customizing outfits? Is it a particular thing you specialize in, or is it kind of like nothing's off limits from traditional like plays or ballerina outfits? Is it anything that you don't touch or anything that you kind of love to do more?
I can customize pretty much anything.
Oh, that's cool. Now, do you have any? I know you said that you can go to adults if you need to. But so far as your kids, do you have a standard cutoff size, or are you just open to?
I'm open.
See, right here. See,
I'm open.
You talking about everybody having on the same thing, and you tired of Christmas coming around and all your kids have on the same outfit. You need to hit up Kimmie and go ahead on and let her customize some pieces for you.
And then the thing with me too, if you get an invite, you know, designed by me, nobody else will have the invite because everything I do is different.
It's different. Never
the only time I will have something that's alike is if I came up with it. But if you come to me with the idea, then it's going to be different. It's yours, basically.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Now, knowing that coming into 2018, you are taking your crafty boutique further into your success range, because I know that's something that you've really been pouring yourself into and receiving a lot of good feedback on. I know that being in front of the camera is something that you are trying to do more, so you are looking to collab not only with other designers but with other models as well. Is there anything that you've set on your to-do list for 2018 that you feel like kind of elevate your person to the next step in your business?
Okay, so I have, like I mentioned before, my YouTube channel coming out with natural hair, so that's something I'm working on. I'm also working on coming out with my own natural hair product line.
Cool.
And I'm also working on creative Kimmies and building, you know, more customer base and things like that. So I have a lot of stuff in store for 2018.
Awesome. I like the fact that you have a game plan, a path focus, and you're kind of taking it. You're not letting anybody slow you down. Now, I know a lot of girls out there, they look at the confidence that you hold, they look at how beautiful you are and how intelligent you are, and a lot of girls have a hard time because they do deal with insecurities and they do deal with the criticism that comes from outside influences. If you had to inspire or give advice or motivation to those girls who are struggling with what natural beauty is or accepting what self-beauty is, what advice could you give them to kind of help them reach that level of contentment and confidence where it's like, okay, this is who I am and I am beautiful?
I would tell them to just be their self.
Be yourself.
Because really, like, everybody has their own weirdness. Nobody is perfect. So be yourself and be confident in who you are. Don't let nobody tell you different. And if somebody do tell you different, be like, okay, you entitled to your own opinion, but I'm going to continue being me.
Right.
Like, just like that, you know. Don't let anyone stray you off your path.
Right.
Keep going. You know, it's going to be discouraging at first to hear people, you know, say negative things about you and stuff like that, but you just have to, you know, ignore it and keep on pushing. You can't let nobody tell you that you're not meant for this or you're not meant for that, because you are. You just got to believe in yourself.
Right. You speak it into existence, you actually move yourself into a position based off of how you feel. And I like the way you put that. It doesn't matter what anybody else says, because it'll be rough days, but your beauty lies in you. So don't let anybody take that from you. I think that's so cool. Now I'm waiting on you to put out a book, because from crafting and design,
relationship too.
Kimmie said call me for advice.
Right. I've been in a relationship for 10 years.
Nice.
We met when I was 13.
Cool.
In middle school, and we've been together ever since.
We hear about the high school sweethearts all the time, but we're talking about childhood sweethearts. That's the sweetest thing I've ever heard. Yeah. Now, I know that he makes music too. I'm not even going to put him on the spot or take your spotlight away, but do you plan on doing any collaborations so far as maybe videos go, or...
I will be in his video.
Nice, so we can get you for booking for videos too. It's not just photo shoots. And you can go ahead and tell everybody where they can follow you, and for booking purposes, be that photo shoots or video shoots or inquiries about actual purchases, go ahead on and tell them where they can follow you on social media and how they can contact you.
Okay. Well, you can follow me on Instagram at Crafty Naturalista. That's at Crafty Naturalista, KRAFTYNATURALISTA, and it's an underscore at the end.
Now, booking, is there an email address, or do they just kind of DM you on social media, or how would you like to be contacted for that?
Well, booking, you can kind of just contact me on social media. I have my phone number on there, so you can kind of go on there and get my phone number and things like that, so you can just do it like that.
Cool. It has really been an absolute pleasure to sit down and pick your brain, Kimmie. We appreciate you coming and sitting down with us. We appreciate you actually submitting Tubbi Model of the Month and kind of going through that whole nomination process. You guys make sure you follow Kimmie so you can stay tuned with everything that she has going on crafty, but also make sure you tune in with theantidote.com to check out not only her photo shoot that she'll be having on tomorrow with 5 Pops Photography, with outfits sponsored from Mona Rico's Boutique. That's 184 South Choctaw. Make sure you guys check him out. He has very dope unisex gear, plus size, regular size, nothing's off limits, shoes and accessories included. In addition, we'll also be uploading on theantidote.com some of her exclusive behind the scenes footage from the photo shoot. Make sure you tune in right now to see some of the pictures that she already has up, in addition to a brief bio. You'll get to see her November 19th, courtesy of theantidote.com. She'll be co-hosting one of the events. More details to come soon. Also, to close it all out, make sure you guys tune in for this interview with theantidote.com, and your girl Tubbi of the Nerdy Bird site signing out.
And Kimmie, see you guys later, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Crafty Naturalista with a K.